So just softening and settling in, allowing, whichever of these words really helps you to be present in this space, in this moment. Perhaps even a little letting go of anything extra that you brought with you this morning. Grounding yourself in whatever you're sitting on. Feeling the support of the floor. Your chair or cushion. And softening just a little bit more. And allowing your attention to come to your breathing. Noticing how your breathing is always there, how it knows what to do, how it takes care of us. And settling in with your breath for the next few minutes. Noticing how your breathing shows up in your body, first on the in-breath and then on the out-breath. Allowing for the possibility, perhaps even the likelihood, that your attention will be distracted. And simply becoming aware of that and gently guiding your attention back to your breathing. Now reflecting on the following question. What gets between your awareness and space? A feeling of spaciousness. Feeling spacious. What gets between your awareness and space? And whatever comes up is okay. Perhaps it's a person. Perhaps it's a fear. Perhaps it's one of those habitual thoughts that keeps coming back again and again. Whatever it is, we're looking for what gets between you, your awareness, and space. allowing your awareness to be fully present with whatever is arising in response to this inquiry. This is just a meditation. It's okay. And as you're noticing this impediment, this blockage, becoming aware of any accompanying sensations in your body. Perhaps they too feel like blockages or impediments, these sensations. And turning your attention to the sensation, choosing one, concentrating your attention on it. As an observer, you're observing this sensation. Noticing what's happening with the sensation. Perhaps it's shifting a little bit, becoming more intense, or a little less intense. Perhaps a different sensation has arisen to take its place. Simply allowing whatever thought, emotion, sensation is present. You might experiment with the practice of allowing what's present on the in-breath and letting go on the out-breath. Allowing, letting go. Allowing, letting go. Perhaps sensing some space with the allowing and letting go. If even a tiny amount of space is arising, paying attention to that, becoming familiar with what that feels like. allowing your attention to come back to your breathing. Just resting with the regularity and consistency and reliability of your breathing. And offering yourself a few words of kindness for being present, appreciating your willingness to engage. So a few more comments on this territory of cultivating space and what gets in our way. Whenever our sense of identity, which is often wrapped up in our assumptions, opinions, beliefs, or our need for control over our experience, over other people, or our fears, what we're genuinely afraid we might lose or what might happen to us. When any of these things, aspects of ourselves, identity, control, fear, are more fixed and locked in than the realities of impermanence in our life call for, than the reality of how much is beyond our control calls for, then there's not likely to be much space. And when we live in a place of feeling constricted, of small, of limited access to space, that's almost inevitably when we take the really difficult things in life and make them even harder and create our own suffering. It's all about how we relate to these aspects of being human. Do we relate in with this sense of attachment, feeling fixed and locked in? Or do we relate with a sense of fluidity, mutuality, yes and recall that when we're rolling with the flow, so to speak, that's what supports our evolving with a sense of aspiration, with a sense of understanding of how life is, with a sense of curiosity for what's possible. And as we evolve, it gives us the opportunity to access these 5 qualities in our inherent enoughness. The energies for protecting us. There's this process of being grounded. It's not as if we want to be completely disconnected from everything. We need grounding. We need to have some degree of identity, control, things we're genuinely afraid of, to keep us grounded. And we need this sense of aspiration and curiosity. This brings me to the comment that a radio disc jockey used to use ending his top 40 show on Sunday mornings, Casey Kasem. He always said, with your feet firmly planted on the ground, keep reaching for the stars. So it's a both and.